This is Grandma Jackie. That's what I'm going to call myself from now on. This is the second video that I'm making, and I wanted to follow up on the first. So I had just talked about several different things in the first video and how I would like to try and help people, and people maybe could help me. The first thing, I guess, is aging. I had talked a little bit about that in my first video, that I had found it difficult to age, and you really have to take a look at yourself and accept the aging process. To some people, or to all of us, it should be a privilege to live this long because some of my friends haven't made it. Some of my friends have passed away in their 40s and 50s, and they don't have the opportunity that we have to grow old. People say it's a privilege, and I'm starting to believe that. It's tough to get old, and it's tough to change, but I feel the same inside that I always have. I don't feel 72. I have different ideas now that I'm older than when I was younger, or I want different things, but I still feel alive inside. I've questioned myself on things such as I live in a condominium and it's hard. All the rules and things are a little bit frustrating at times. So sometimes I think, oh, I want to get out of here and I want to get a house. And then I think, well, I'm 72 years old. Why would I want to buy a house? Well, we can't stop living just because we're 72. Because what if we lived to 92? Then we wasted 20 years of our lives thinking, I'm not going to do that because who knows how long I'll be here. We don't know how long we'll be here. Nobody does. And that's why we have to carry on with our lives like there is a tomorrow, and there will be a tomorrow for as long as we're allowed to have one. So the best thing is to live your life and to enjoy things, even if you don't think you're young enough to do it anymore. Obviously, you don't want to go water skiing or anything like that, but maybe you can. People today are athletic and they take care of themselves, which is good. I, on the other hand, don't take care of myself sometimes, but I'm thinking of joining the gym. This might be my commitment to doing it, a commitment for a lot of things that I know that I need to change in my life. And I know there's other people that there are things they want to change in their lives too, because not everything always goes smoothly, or we don't do the things that we should. I went on a diet last year and I lost nearly 30 pounds. I did it for my health and because I wanted to be here for my grandkids and my kids and myself. And of course, the diet stopped and the weight came back, 20 pounds of it. But that's still more than I wanted. And I worked hard to take it off. And it comes back pretty quick. But it just made me think about I can do things to make my life better if I want to, but I have to stick to them. You make a commitment, and a commitment is a hard thing to do. To commit to like not eating snacks that you want anymore, or not drinking or gambling. Those are hard things to do because they're addictive things. So when people say they have an addiction, it doesn't matter which addiction it is because they're all hard to overcome. I know. I know about the food part of it, that's for sure. I've always been a little bit overweight, but I've always seemed to manage it. I'm a tall girl, 5'8", and the weight seems to be proportion for me, maybe in my own mind, I guess, but that's okay. But I do want to get healthier, and I was curious as to what other people my age do. I have a friend who goes to Curves. She goes every week, every day, I think, during the week to Curves and does her exercise. She does it for entertainment, but I need to get out there and strengthen some muscles. So as I get older, I'm able to go up and down the stairs, which I do notice that I have more of a problem with that now than before. And it's not like I sit around all the time and do nothing. But anyway, so if you have any things you'd like to share about aging, I would really like to know. And if you have any tips for me, please share. Thank you so much. Have a good day.